Welcome back into Nothing But Net. It's time now for Never Ordinary, presented by Bet365. Sometimes we like to hit this segment with an individual game or maybe multiple players that have stood out over the last week. But for Dyson Daniels, the past 10-ish days have been a true coming out party in the NBA with his new team in Atlanta. So let's go step by step through 5 big-time performances for Dice, starting with November 9 against the Pistons. 18 points and 7 steals in this one, adding 2 blocks for good measure as well. We're going to get to the defense, but Daniels is an athlete, and his ability to attack off the dribble in this game stood out. The floater game was in full operation. He's currently shooting a scorching 71% within 5 feet of the basket. This has been a significant improvement on one season ago, and all of this is a carryover from an excellent Olympics in Paris. But this was just the start of a torrid week. As far as Aussie matchups go in the NBA, Giddey v Daniels, that's at the top of the list. This time, 16 points and 6 steals for Dice. And I mentioned the high efficiency scoring around the hoop. Dunks and layups will do it for you. Off-ball movement is certainly paying off, but the bread is buttered on the defensive end. You can drive on Dice at your peril. That's cookies right there for Daniels, one of 6 thefts on the night. The Bulls did pick up the win though, so we'll give them that at least. Daniels finishes on a lob right there. But out of all the performances, this was clearly the pick. There's no Trae Young. You're playing against the defending champs. It's NBA Cup opening night, and Daniels went off for a career-high 28 points. He finished 12 for 16 on 2-point attempts. He got to the free throw line 5 times. And don't forget the facilitation as well. He had his fingerprints all over this big-time upset for Atlanta. Here he is diming up Larry Nance in the corner there as well. One of his 7 assists on the night. And there's his 1 3-point make. Normally reserved, but Dice was pumped. The Hawks were pumped. The NBA Cup tips off in stunning fashion for the ATL. But if you thought he was done, you're kidding yourself. 2 nights off did not cool off the hot streak. The Hawks handled Washington. Daniels with another 25 points, and you guessed it, 6 steals. And here, early in the game, is one of those 6 steals for Dyson early in the second NBA Cup group game for the Hawks. This is 4 straight games now with 6 steals for Dyson Daniels. The only other player to top that streak in NBA history is Alvin Robertson. He had 6 or more takeaways in 6 games in a row all the way back in 1985. As of right now, the Boomers guard is leading the entire league in steals and deflections per game. First team all defense, DPOY, why not both? But the defensive bag is deep, ladies and gentlemen. Against the Kings yesterday, Daniels swatted 4 shots to go along with another 14 points. This should be no surprise. He can do this. He's currently averaging over 4 stocks per game. That's blocks and steals. The step back is starting to heat up as well. But with time winding down and the game on the line, there was the strip. There was the ability to keep the feet in bounds and then also make the heads-up pass. And we're getting used to this now. The Hawks gassing up our man after another game-winning performance. What a week it was for Dyson Daniels. And look, if you're getting compared to this man, Michael Jordan, as we can see here, the most steals and blocks per game by a guard in a season, you know that you're doing something right. Dyson Daniels, Atlanta fans are loving him. So are Australian Hoops fans. What a season it's been so far.